Hello everyone and welcome to my first LinkedIn video. The other day I made a puzzle with my son, and doing the puzzle there are some thoughts coming to my mind which I would like to share with you. It's about leadership, building teams and the organization. I found that oftentimes when I look back in my career from consulting, advisory and also working in different companies, that an executive comes into the organization or in a department and it's like opening a box. Okay, so you open the box and often the people just look what they find and they say, unfortunately, some say, oh, this is not really effective what I'm seeing here, it looks very complex, very complicated. No, this is not what I can work on with. So far too easy, people put this away and say, how about I build my new team, I just start from scratch, it's much easier. So they bring in a new team and they want to set up the organization, and it's like, when a leader is not very strong and really understands how to build very effective teams, they may have a tendency to look more for people who easily come together very smoothly. And then they basically bring in the people together and say, okay, you know what, these can work nicely together, these two. And as you see, we're no longer talking about a puzzle, we're talking about memory. And this is then giving you a nice picture. You say, okay, these are different departments, all looks very smooth, but you see the organization, not very stable, okay? So let's forget about that for a moment, okay? And let's go back to the puzzle, because when you work in an organization, naturally you become the mastermind of the organization. You should have the big picture, the vision, the strategy. And with this in mind, if you flip it and you change your perspective, you see suddenly, oh, there is a lot of different pictures, different colors. And if you start embracing this diversity which you find, and you start really working with the teams, working with the people, finding out the different character traits and the personality, you find, oh, you know what, actually, it can come together very nicely. And while you build this and you work with the people and with your teams, you share the big picture, and the more people have this big picture in their mind, the more effective and efficient you will build this puzzle. So you continue to work on this nice picture of the organization, and you get more and more support from within the organization, and you will find very quickly that these things can fall together very easily. And then even if you find people in the organization beginning, you say, okay, they are very rough on the edges, I don't know, how can this ever fit in? But actually these are also very important components, and everyone can find the right place in the organization. I prepared something here, so if you bring then the whole picture together, the big picture together, what you see is here, every piece has found its place in the organization. The organization is now very robust, you see, very stable. And the other side effect of this is every piece in the puzzle, every person knows his or her piece. There is inclusion, there is diversity, but everyone is proud to be of a big picture. Okay, so thank you very much for your time. I hope you can provide me some feedback, some thoughts. Thank you.